Hello and welcome to the Abundant Empath 3-day manifesting challenge. It is my honor and privilege to be here as your guide for these next 3 days that are going to change your life, change the way that you look at manifesting, and help you tap into and align with that vibration that will help you attract not just abundance and wealth and money and all those great things, but will truly help you attract your soul-aligned destiny. I see a few of you joining. Welcome, Sabrina. Yes, 444. Those are my numbers. I chose this specific time for us to start today because it is magical, and it is going to be a magical week for every single one of you. So as you're joining today, I would love to hear from you. What is it that you would like to begin the path, or maybe continue the path of manifesting over the course of these next 3 days? We are talking about clarity today. We are talking about proclaiming it. So let's start that now, whether you're watching it live here on Facebook or you're watching this later. Put it in the comments. What is it that you are proclaiming to the universe? Yes, I am ready to manifest this in my life. So first of all, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Kesley Tweed. I'm obviously the host of the Abundant Empath community, but I'm also a Reiki master, an astrologer, and I am an abundance activator. I specialize in coaching empaths, those who are more sensitive to the energy, emotions, and expectations of others. So if you are one of those people who is more sensitive to energy, if you are one of those people who's always been a big dreamer, but you just haven't been able to find a way to make it work or gain traction, or maybe you've been able to kind of align a lot of different areas of your life, but maybe there's just like that one missing piece. That was me for so long, until I found the secrets that I'm going to be sharing with you this week. So get ready for an amazing, amazing week ahead. So I have sort of 3 goals for you, for us this week as we move forward into creating this amazing vortex of manifesting energy. You're gonna find that I think about and I practice and share manifesting a little differently. You're gonna hear some things that maybe you've heard before, but you're gonna notice that I view things a little bit differently than a lot of the kind of traditional manifesting coaches, right? Number one thing that I want to leave you with is you're gonna get 3 specific steps to manifesting. So this is going to be a practice. This is going to be a lifelong implementation that you can do, where you start to live these 3 steps day in and day out. So that's my goal number 1 for you. Goal number 2, and this is where we kind of get into sort of the theory and philosophy, and this is so important when it comes to manifesting. So manifesting, goals, the pursuit of our dreams, it's not about what we get. It's about who we become in the process. And that is one of my core beliefs as a coach, right? Anytime that we have a goal or a dream and that's been put on our heart, you are capable, you are worthy, you are ready. You have been given all the tools internally, all the resources that you need to make that happen. So why do we get stuck? Why do we sometimes spin our wheels when it comes to those things that we want so badly? I don't believe that it's the universe is punishing us or that we're pushing it away with our desire or any of those things. I truly believe that we are being asked to grow. And through those deep desires, through those goals, through those dreams, through giving ourselves permission to pursue them, we also give ourselves the opportunity to become the person that we were always meant to be. We give ourselves the opportunity to give our soul the evolutionary experience that it came here into this human body, this physical experience to have, right? So if you are here, this is about so much more than manifesting money so we can, have the house or the apartment or the car that we want, or manifesting love so we can find our soulmate, or manifesting anything else. This is about you truly becoming your highest and best self. This is about you aligning with the journey that your soul came into this human experience to have, all right? And my third goal for all of us this week is that, and we're gonna really dive deep into this one today, that I want you to leave feeling something, feeling different, feeling lighter, feeling better, feeling aligned before you've even attracted it into physical form, feeling aligned with what it is that you want to feel before you even manifest it. This is the first rule, the first golden key of manifesting. And that is we have to align with the vibration of what it is that we want to attract. So today we're going to be going very deep into clarity, and we're going to be doing the traditional stuff, right? The visualization, which I love doing, the imagination part, being able to imagine something happening, imagining ourselves in an aspect of life that hasn't happened yet. That is key to manifesting. But what is even more important to that is that we're clear on what it is that we want to feel when we get there, so that we can start aligning with that emotion on a day-to-day basis starting right now. And like I said, we're going to be going deep into that today. So second question I have for you, my first question for those of you, I see more and more of you joining right now. First question I had is, what is it? Proclaim it to the universe. What is it that you want to manifest this week over the course of these next 3 days? And maybe you're continuing a journey. Maybe you're just starting a journey. For many of us, we're going to see magic start to happen in our lives over the course of these next 3 days. So what is it that you're manifesting? The second question I had for you, please do drop this in the comments, is what is it that you want to feel more of? Because odds are, here's the truth, right? Here's the truth about manifesting, about anything that we want in our physical reality. It's never about the thing. It's never about the thing. I mean, think about it, right? We want love, we want money, we want a new job. It's not about those things, is it? Especially as an empath. It's about what we believe that we'll feel when those things come to us, right? Julia says, I want peace. That's beautiful, right? So money, okay, I want more money in my life because I want to feel that peace, or I want to put my mind at ease, or I want that freedom. I want love in my life. I want to attract my soulmate because I want love, right? I'm working with a beautiful client right now who's attracting a new job, and she wants to feel that sense of purpose, that sense of being appreciated for the hard work that she's putting in, which is a beautiful thing and a right, I believe, for all of us to feel appreciated for what it is that we're giving, right? But it's not about the new job. It's about feeling that appreciation for ourselves, right? So think about that. And we're going to deepen. I'm going to give you an opportunity. And this is going to be pulling in all the tools, the Reiki, the NLP, all the things. I'm going to bring it all for you today, and a very beautiful visualization meditation practice that we're going to be doing together. And I do hope that you brought a journal with you as well. And I hope that you'll bring it each day, because there's going to be things you're going to want to write down, things you're going to want to take with you, but most of all, things that you are going to want to proclaim to yourself. Writing is very powerful when it comes to manifesting. Okay, so those are the 3 goals. You are going to learn this week 3 keys to manifesting. You are going to learn and really root into your best self, because manifesting is not about what we attract. It's not about what we get. It's about who we become in the process. And then finally, you are going to leave feeling aligned with the vibration now. And that's where the magic really starts to happen. Okay, so a few things about getting the most from this week. Number 1, commit to yourself, commit to your process. I'm going to be sharing so much with you, but this is really about you showing up for you, you committing to you coming here, bringing your heart, bringing your soul, doing the soul assignments that I'm going to be giving you each day. Bring a pen, bring a journal. Like I said, you want to come prepared to grow, to absorb, to nourish and nurture yourself and align yourself with the type of person. This is going to be a lot about becoming the type of person who can attract what it is that you want into your life, which means sometimes growing and changing. Because the truth of it is, if we were already aligned with that vibration, we would have already attracted it. And it doesn't mean we don't have it in us. We do. It's just something. It's just an aspect of us that for one reason or another has been silenced or muted, or we turned it off, or we let fear get in the way. We're going to talk about the limiting beliefs tomorrow. This is about turning that light that exists, that essence within you, that magic within you, turning it all the way up, letting it shine so brightly this week, right? Number 3 way to really get the most out of this, we are going to be building a vortex of magical energy. So I do hope that you will show up live. At a minimum, I hope that you will watch. I hope that you will comment. I hope that you will like and engage with other people who are here to correspond. We literally have women and men, and we have humans from all over the world who are part of this challenge. There's about 500 of us that are in this Facebook group now. So this is a chance to really build. Like I know so many of us, right? We go through life and we're like, oh, it's so difficult to find people who are aligned with how that I think. And it's so difficult to find that energy, those good vibes around me. Well, this is that space. So once again, show up for yourself, but also show up for this community. Engage. Let's build that energy throughout this week. And then I mentioned finally, I'm going to say this again, I'm going to be giving you soul assignments daily. Do the things. Do the things. Commit to yourself. Commit to your process. Commit to making magic this week. Okay, so we talked a little bit about this, right? We talked about how clarity is the number one key to manifesting what it is that we want to attract. And that is much more than just saying, I want to attract money, right? It's so much deeper than that. Or I want to attract the love of my life, or I want to attract this, or I want to attract that. I want to attract a job. Get more specific. The more detail that you can give the universe, the more detail you can give yourself. It's not about clinging to those details, right? But it's about using our imagination and our creativity. And when we get that fired up, what happens is we start to shape our mind into the type of thinking that can attract and can see different opportunities, right? And it's not about it fitting into this little box and being this specific thing, but it's about really determining what is important for you. So what I'd like you to do, and you can start this process right now, or maybe when we're done with the live today would be even better, to start writing out in detail what it is that you want to manifest and attract. I'm gonna guide you in a meditation, but if there are already things coming up for you, start to just jot those down on your paper. And the other thing, remember how I said that we want to already be aligned. The key to manifesting is being in the energy of what it is that you want to attract. What does that mean? It means that we are thinking, we are creating, we are visioning in a way that it's already happened. So I want to share with you a way specifically to write these manifestations. And it is, I am so happy and grateful now that. I am so happy and grateful now that. I am so happy and grateful now that I have manifested my dream job, a dream job where I am appreciated, where there's a beautiful team, where I'm able to use my strengths of X, 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 and X, right? Where I wake up in the morning and I'm excited to go there. And if it's not flowing yet, that's okay, because I'm again going to take you into a meditation that's going to help this flow. But that is key, to write this down, write it out in as much clarity as possible, and starting those manifestation statements with, I am so happy and grateful now that. Right? And when we're manifesting, right, what I would encourage you to do is focus on 1 to 3 areas of life to start with. When we just kind of want to manifest everything all at once, and this goes for things like vision boards as well, when we just like, blah, like I want all the things. What are the 1, 2, or 3 most important things that you want to start to manifest? Focus on those, write out in as much detail as you can. Visually, you know, what life is going to look like, what it's going to feel like, maybe even what it's going to sound like, what it's going to be like, what your days are going to be like. That's the level of detail that we want. Again, not to attach to it, but to start to open our imagination. Because when we open our imagination, we start to believe that more is possible than what we're currently seeing. And that, my dear sisters and brothers, is why it is so important to get that kind of clarity. Because clarity opens doors. Clarity opens our mind. Clarity helps us see opportunities where we didn't see them before, and it starts us working on believing that all of this is possible, right? And what I really want to key in on, and what we're going to key in on in our meditation, is the feeling part, especially if you are an empath. Really keying in on what is it that I'm going to feel when I manifest this. And then every single day, starting to align yourself with that vibration. I'm gonna give you a couple of different examples. So I have another client, not the same client I was just talking about, a different client who just manifested an amazing job, an amazing raise, an amazing move, just like everything, just like dream level status, right? What did she do? She was listening to affirmations at night that put her, she realized that what she would feel when she manifested was that confidence, that empowerment. So she was listening to manifestation affirmations every night. You can find them on YouTube, right? There's all kinds of like hypnotherapy, manifesting type videos that you can listen to. She was listening to that every night. She was getting herself ready before she'd go on her interview. She was paying attention. This is key when it comes to putting yourself in the vibration of what you want to attract. Not just the feelings, but literally how you hold your body. Right? So I noticed as we were working together, she literally started to hold her body, the way she made eye contact, the way she pulled her shoulders back, the way she stood up straight, the way she just kind of held her energy bubble, her aura. It was different. It was different. That's what I mean when it comes to being the vibration of what it is that you want to attract. Another example, this is a personal example. So this was about a year ago. I just gone through a really difficult breakup. And I was like, I'm ready. I'm ready for love in my life. I'm ready for a partner in my life. And what I started to do was every single day, what I wanted specifically in a partnership was a partnership that honored who I was authentically, honored the quirkiness, honored the power, honored the astrologer, like honored those aspects of me. And so I had to start honoring those aspects in myself. And so one of the things that I would start to do in order to bring out that energy is I would turn on like whatever crazy kind of music, whatever kind of music that helped me feel empowered and strong and authentic and just me, right? And I would dance around every single day before every single date. I had specific affirmations that I would read to myself, and I did that process every single day. And so I'm going to be challenging all of you at the end of today to come up with your own practices and processes to align your energy every single day, starting these 3 days, but for the next 21 days, all right? A 21-day challenge going from here forward where you're going to align your energy on a daily basis. And this is not just about manifesting. This is so key. I know many of you are empaths. This is the key to being an empowered, abundant empath, is that energy alignment, doing it every day in the morning before you go out into the world. And then also finding those like mini practices that you can do, like something as simple as a deep breath or saying an affirmation to yourself. Or one of the things I'll also encourage you to do is like putting a screensaver on your phone that might be an affirmation or a quote or a photo or something that visually evokes that feeling in you. These are all keys. These are all keys to being in that vibration, to becoming the person, not only that can attract what you want, the person that is the best version of you. All right. So are y'all ready for an amazing, empowering visualization that is going to get you started with crystal clear clarity and launch you off into this magical week like you've never imagined? Because I'm ready. I'm ready. Let me know. I see there's some of you. Drop something in the comments, y'all. Type a big yes. Drop some hearts. Something. I see it. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and do this. And so I'm going to guide you in. Yes, thank you, Francesca, Jessica, and beautiful, ready. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start to relax, right? And I'm gonna ask you to gently close your eyes. I'm gonna close mine as well, because when I guide, I'm like channeling. And so if you look at me and see my eyes closed, that's why, is because it's coming from a very deep space. So I invite you to get comfortable in your space, and you're just gonna take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, I just want you to gently close your eyes and start to elongate the breath and slow down the breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And I want you to envision bringing in bright white light, and you're breathing out gray. Breathing in the bright white light, breathing out the gray. So we're just inviting in new, energizing, invigorating, powerful, magical energy, releasing without consciously having to bring them up today. Just anything that's not serving us, anything that might be blocking us. On the next deep breath, I want you to relax your forehead. Relax the corners of your eyes, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. Allow the shoulders to drop down and away from your ears. Relaxing at the base of the spine. And you're just imagining yourself surrounded by this beautiful white light. Seeing this white light in your mind's eye. Feeling peaceful, feeling supported. Feeling aligned and connected to your soul. Whatever higher power you personally believe in. Let's take another deep breath. Beautiful. I want you to imagine yourself 6 months from today. I want you to imagine yourself getting out of bed on just a regular, amazing, magical day that is now your life. I want you to imagine what it is you'll be feeling. What is that first thought on your ideal day 6 months from now? What is the first thought that would pop into your head? What are you excited about? What are you grateful for? Breathe that in and make it as clear as possible. See yourself waking up so well rested, and immediately you are ready, you are excited, you are ignited, your soul is on fire for the day ahead. What is it that you are looking forward to? I want you to imagine how you nourish yourself as you move throughout your morning, maybe your morning routine. What are those little moments that could align you with your best self? Maybe it's meditation or exercise or some sort of specific food or drink that you might have in the morning. Maybe it's prayer. Imagine yourself doing the things that align with you, the best you, the things that light you up. Imagine how you'll be feeling as you're getting ready to move throughout this amazing, magical day ahead. When we think about manifesting your dream life, whether it's manifesting love, money, purpose, health, whatever it is, what are those key moments of your day? What will your days look like? What will you be doing? How will you be spending your time? Make the vision as real as possible, as colorful as possible. What are those key activities? Who will you be surrounded by? What will their energy be like? What will your interactions with them, with others, be like? Just gonna pause for a second and give you a little time to make this visualization as real as possible. What kind of conversations will be taking place around you? The sights, the sounds, the smells, make it as real as possible. Beautiful. Take another deep breath. And I want you to focus on you in this vision that you have. What is it that's different about you? How are you carrying your body? How are you walking? What kind of expressions are on your face? See yourself in this beautiful visualization. See yourself poised and peaceful and grateful and strong, creative, any of those attributes that you know are an important part of this vision. Take another deep breath. How will you speak to yourself? What kind of things will you be telling yourself, saying to yourself? What will you be repeating over and over again? If there's an inner critic now, she is gone in this future vision. Take a deep breath. How will you interact with others? How will you show love? How will you connect in this new vision of your reality? Beautiful, making it as clear as possible, seeing what you'll be wearing, how you'll be moving, the words that you'll be saying more frequently in your life, how you'll be speaking to yourself. Beautiful. Now, most importantly, I want you to tap into what it is that you will be feeling. What are those emotions that will be more prominent, more present in your life? Maybe it's love, gratitude, peace. Maybe it's that same emotion that came to mind earlier today or something different. I want you to pick out one primary emotion that is the core of your new vibration, the vibration that you will hold in your aura, in your frequency going forward from this moment. The same vibration and frequency that will allow you to attract and make this beautiful vision a reality. And when you've got that emotion, I want you to place your hands on your heart. I want you to make that feeling in your body as real as possible. Invite this emotion in, invite support and help from your guides or your higher power. Invite that energy in fully into every cell of your body, to every part of you, body, mind, and soul. You are now aligning with this new vibration. And on the next breath, I want you to use an affirmation, an I am statement, to anchor in further this vibration. I am. I am love, peace, joy, free, abundant, whatever it might be. And I want you to pick now a color that is filling up your heart chakra at the center of your chest. Underneath your hands, you feel this heart chakra heating up. And you feel this beautiful colored light pouring out of your heart chakra, and it's extending from your heart chakra into your aura, creating a bubble of energy around you. beautiful bubble of colored light that is protecting you, that is protecting your aura. This new energy that is now engulfing you, this new energy that is you, that is opening up and connecting you with the magic inside of you. So hold this visualization, feel this light surrounding you. And use that affirmation one more time. I am. I am. I am. Feeling strong, pull your shoulders back. Relaxing even further, feeling that energy pulsing, pouring through your body. Feeling that colored light in every single cell, in that bubble around you. I want you to see yourself walking forward. Don't physically walk forward, but see yourself walking forward from the space that you're in right now, going throughout the rest of your day or evening, going into the day tomorrow, and knowing that you will bring this energy with you. It is now anchored into your being, to your body, to your psyche. You've connected with a new part of your soul this evening and a new vision. One more deep breath. When you're ready, you can drop your hands down. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes, and you can open your eyes. Beautiful. Ah, yes, that was amazing. Thank you all. I see there's so many of you on live, and I know so many of you will watch this later. Let me know. Let us know what you experienced, what resonated for you. What did you feel? What was that emotion that you connected with? What was the colored light that you saw? Is there anything that you can share with us? Proclaim it to the universe now. Maybe something new that came up in the vision that you hadn't experienced before. So you'll notice it was a little different in manifesting, right? We weren't so focused on the details of the car or the house or the job or whatever it was. We focused on that a little bit, but we focused a lot more on the inside, right? Because again, it's not about necessarily the things that we attract or that we think it is sometimes when we get sort of lost in the external reality, but it's really about that internal experience that we want to create. And so that is what we created for you today. And you have the opportunity to recreate this for yourself every single day. My challenge for you is the next 3 days, doing a very similar practice to this, as this, and doing that even going forward for the next 21 days. And here's the specifics that I want you to really develop for yourself, okay? So number one, we talked about writing down your visuals. So you just did this very beautiful, powerful meditation, writing down what it is that you saw when you looked into your most empowered, abundant future. What is it that you saw? And writing it as, I am so happy and grateful now that, right? I'm so happy and grateful now that. Capture that vision while it's still fresh. If you need to go back and do this visualization again, do that. This is a really important part of that clarity, right? And then capturing what is that emotion that is critical, that vibration that is critical for you to embody going forward from here on as you move forward, as you start to manifest or continue to manifest this beautiful vision, this beautiful destiny that is yours to claim and create and have and experience. And then the other part is what we actually did tonight is something that we call setting an anchor, right? So you anchored a color of light, you anchored the breath, you anchored an emotion, right? And anchoring means that our brain is now wired to easily go back into that state. So access that daily as part of a morning practice, that colored light, that bubble, that feeling, that emotion, and then we're gonna build on that, right? So I wanna give you 3 things. So there are 3 what we call modalities that when we're setting anchors or when we're visualizing and we're manifesting, we wanna touch on as many of these as we possibly can. There's probably gonna be one of these that's most powerful for you. The first one is visual. So I want you to find, after today, a visual anchor that reminds you of what it is that you set for your vision, what it is that you're manifesting. And maybe this is a quote that you post somewhere, maybe it's an affirmation, maybe it's some kind of a visual or a scene, or maybe you decide to go all out and create an actual vision board. For those of you, most of you are probably familiar with what that is, but a vision board, you can do them visually on something like Canva, where you put in images or quotes or things that remind you of what it is that you want to manifest. Or you can actually do it, and this is my preference, on a physical piece of like tag board that's, big, about as big as the sign behind me, white, and then you actually go, like I like to go on Pinterest or Google, and I'll Google certain things, I'll print them off, I'll cut them out, and I'll put them on this vision board, and I'll look at that every single day during this beautiful manifesting practice that I taught you, which is mainly about aligning with the vibration. But when we look at those visuals, once again, it starts to reaffirm in my mind, yes, this is possible. Yes, this is possible. Yes, I'm creating this. Yes, it's becoming real. It's becoming so real. When we make it real in our imagination, suddenly these things that we thought at one point we believed they weren't possible, our mind starts to shift. Our mind starts to create more. So that's really important. But if you don't have, the opportunity right now to go all out and do the vision board, at least do the one visual and put it somewhere like in your bathroom mirror, in your car, so you see it when you're driving to work. I like to do it on my phone, right? One visual quote, affirmation, picture, whatever it might be, to connect you with that one most important aspect of what it is that you want to manifest, and make sure that this visual evokes that emotion that we talked about, that core emotion for you. The second piece, the second modality that we're going to talk about that's really important is auditory. Right? So that's why when we did the visualization, we recreated an affirmation. I want you to start saying that affirmation to yourself. If you're not an affirmation person, or even if you are, another thing that you might consider doing is, especially for empaths, we really respond to music. So if there is a song, I like to call in my coaching group a power song. There is a power song. I want you to start playing that power song, and one step further, dancing, moving to it, walking to it, working out to it, especially as a feminine sphere, allowing that energy to flow and dancing. That is key in terms of alignment. That is how I've manifested a couple different things. Job, relationship, like lots of different things. Is powerful, powerful, powerful. Start to use music. Affirmations, music, those are really, really big. I gave the suggestion earlier of going on YouTube and finding like hypnosis, like, manifest while you sleep type hypnosis things, and they have them for any type of things that you could want to manifest. Those work amazingly well as well. Otherwise, rereading. So we talked earlier about that. I'm so happy and grateful now, that writing down that vision, reading that in the morning and at night. Reading that in that morning, like if you can read that, the last thing you do before you go to bed, magnificent, magical. Okay, then finally, there's something called kinesthetic. Kinesthetic is another one of these modalities. We talked about visual, auditory, kinesthetic. And kinesthetic is movement and it's emotions. It's like the feeling, right? So what is it that you can start to do on a daily basis as a practice to connect you with this vision, to connect you with the emotion or the feeling or the vibration? So it can be things like dancing. It can be things like working out. What physically can you do in your body that puts you in that vibration or that state that you need to be in to attract what you want, meaning that it's at that same vibration or helps you feel something similar to what it is you believe you'll feel when you manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest, right? So if you want to feel like you believe you'll feel more empowered or confident, maybe going to the gym is something that helps you feel empowered and confident. Start to do that daily. For me, it was dancing, right? So those are a couple of examples. Again, how you hold your body. It can be something as simple as, I'm going to focus on working on my posture, holding my shoulders back, looking people in the eye, right? Maybe it's, I don't know, just like how you move, like moving more intentionally in your day. So that's the kinesthetic. So that's the soul assignment. Number one is writing down your vision. I am so happy and grateful now that capture those things from that meditation. And the second part of that is the visual, auditory, and kinesthetic anchor. Visual, something visual that can remind you. Auditory, something auditory or hearing that can remind you. Or kinesthetic, something that can help you feel, put you in that vibration, specifically some sort of movement, body movement, dancing, working out, whatever it is, right? But it's all about connecting you with that vibration of what it is that you want to feel more of, and what you believe you'll feel more of when you attract what it is that we are all manifesting and attracting. All right, that sums it up for today. If y'all have questions, either right now or if you have them later on throughout the week, drop that in the comments. I'll be answering questions all throughout the week. A couple of the questions I've already received are about really like blocks to believing that manifesting is possible, or that you're capable of manifesting what it is that you want. We're gonna be talking about beliefs hardcore tomorrow. So you definitely wanna show up that, because I mean, that's one of the biggest things, right? We get in our own way. We allow these subconscious or sometimes even conscious blocks and beliefs to stop us from manifesting. And we're gonna talk all about that tomorrow. So definitely join us tomorrow and on day 3 as well. And if you loved this, right? If this was for you today, if this awakened something in you or ignited something in you, and you are ready for more of this one-on-one, the best thing to do is to book one of those abundant empath activation sessions. These are gonna be filling up quickly, I know, this week, because we're gonna be talking about this every day. But the abundant empath activation session, limited spaces are available, so definitely you wanna get on, you wanna apply now. But this is an opportunity one-on-one, it's free. There is a bit of an application process, but we sit down and we build your specific vision. So we will take kind of where we left off today, and we will get even more clarity. We will get even more specific to you. We will get even more clear on what's blocking you. And then we will help you create that roadmap and really connect to that vision and to an action plan that is specific to you to help make that happen in your life, right? I'm gonna post that link immediately after we wrap up today. It is also available on my website, kesleytwee.com/chat. That is where you go to apply, to book it. Like I said, limited spaces you're gonna wanna get in, so I advise like booking right now today if this is something that is calling you, if you're ready for more, if you're ready to make your vision a reality. Because what this is about the clarity, right? But this is also about diving deeper into you so that I can help you create an authentic vision, an authentic reality, connect you to your purpose, move those blocks out of your way, help to reprogram and reframe your thinking, so you can move forward and you can like confidently, with certainty, know that yes, I will. It's not an if. It's not a wishy-washy as we talked about, like maybe I can. No, this week is about coming to that place of like certainty. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. And I will do what it takes to get it. That is the key, one of the keys of manifesting. All right, we're gonna talk more about that tomorrow. So book the empath activation chat. I would love to sit down with you. I will be back again live tomorrow here in this Facebook group. If you're here live, you're able to join live at 4:44 p.m. Eastern time. Y'all have been amazing today. I'm sending you so much love, blessings, and I just cannot wait to continue this magical week with you. Have a great evening, everybody.